Tuchel defiant in face of criticism over decisions in England exit. I have no regrets. Head coach rejects blame game after Argentina exit. President Trump joins critics of Thomas Tuchel's tactics. Thomas Tuchel has insisted he is not interested in engaging in the blame game over England's World Cup elimination and vowed to close the gap on the leading nations. Even Donald Trump has joined criticism of Tuchel's tactics in the semi-final defeat by Argentina, with the US president questioning why he made Harry Kane a defensive player as England attempted to hold on to a 1-0 lead. But before the third-place playoff against France in Miami on Saturday night that was described by Tuchel as the match no one wants to play in, England's head coach defiantly stood by his decisions and said he and his players must learn from their experiences. I believe that 3 other nations, in the semi-finals, have almost expectations to win the title. This is not us, said Tuchel. France, Spain, Argentina expect almost they are on that level that they expect to win. We are not there yet. There is still a gap to close. This is what we will do from tomorrow. We will not stop. We will not stop hunting. We will not stop challenging. We have things to improve in a football matter. And this is the context. So there is not a lot of room for drama. If drama is needed, if the blame game needs to be played, okay, we can do that. But I have the right to not engage. Asked whether he had any regrets over his decisions after 48 hours of reflection, Tuchel added, I felt that we had to do something different for the team, and I took a decision, trusting my instinct, my intuition, my experience, trusting my competitiveness, and I took the decision in order to help the team and get the result. But the decisions are made under stress. The decisions are made in game. I would regret it if we didn't react. But I have no regrets over the decision itself. Tuchel also dismissed Trump's comments that were made earlier during a press conference with the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino. They took the lead, and they took their best player and put him on defense, said Trump. We have got to be a little offensive, right? But no, I'm not going to call it. What do I know about coaching? It was unusual. Tuchel at first questioned whether you use Donald Trump as your witness when asked about his comments. But he was adamant that Kane had merely been following instructions. We defended in a deep block. That's what you do if you defend in a block. You defend in a block, he said. We were not active enough. We could not escape the deep block. That is what teams build. Togetherness and mentality is translated to in football terms. We defend as a 10 and as an 11. Together as a team, the team spirit, the togetherness, the mentality that this team built in the last 6.5 weeks, is not to be questioned. England trained at their Kansas City base for the last time on Friday, but their arrival in Miami, the venue for their quarter-final victory over Norway, was delayed by thunderstorms in the area. Jude Bellingham and Jordan Henderson were among the players who were pictured sampling a barbecue on Thursday night. John Stones admitted it had been hard to process the pain of defeat. We are still going through a lot of suffering and pain, he said. The nature of this game is we as players take things very personally. That's why we are where we are and why we're always striving for more. I think everyone felt that we could win it. That's why to go out in a semi-final hurts even more, because we believed so much and didn't get to where we believe we should be. Thanks for watched. Goodbye.